guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you sort of in a little bit of a chatty video. Obviously I've kick-started 2017 with some more kind of chatty videos, but in the sense of talking about products, whereas I kind of wanted to bring you something a little bit more personal, a little bit more chatty in the sense of like a get to know me sort of version, although this is not going to be a get to know me video. It's going to be my 2017 goals and aims sort of video. I've done kind of a few blog posts on this as well, but obviously I wanted to chat to you guys a little bit on here about what my goals, aims, aspirations for 2017 are. And I guess I've not done like a proper just chatty lifestyle sort of video here on my channel for a little while. They've all been kind of beauty related, fashion related, etc. And obviously I do tend to talk a lot on my videos, so I thought what better way to sit and talk to you all than about my 2017 goals, what I hope to happen throughout this year, and kind of just let you guys know what's kind of in my mind for this year and what kind of things you're going to be seeing and expecting to see a lot more of here, both on my channel, blog, Instagram, etc. I've got like a list of 10 things I want to talk to you about. I've got 10 goals essentially for 2017, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about each one. As I said, this video is probably going to be really long, really chatty, so you might want to stop this now, pause it, go and grab yourself a drink and get yourself comfy, because you know what I'm like, I talk for England. So I'm going to get started with my 2017 goals, and I really hope that you enjoy this video. So the first one is I really want to spend more quality time with my family this year. That is a massive goal for me for 2017. 2016 I did kind of branch into spending more time with them, but for 2017 I'd definitely like to spend more time with them. I feel like the end of 2016 was kind of a reflective period for me. I have spent time with people who I haven't seen for a really long time, and kind of it's made me realise that for 2017 I really want to do that more. It's kind of opened up a new window in my life yet again, so I'm sure the people involved will know exactly what I'm talking about, but basically it's something huge happened at the end of 2016 on the very last day actually, and it's opened my eyes and basically made me realise that I need to spend a lot more time with my family and loved ones throughout 2017. It's super important to spend time with the people that you love and get quality time in, because life's too short, and at the end of the day you just don't know what's around the corner. My nana was actually quite sick at the end of 2016 as well, and I didn't get to see her or spend any quality time with my family like that over Christmas because she was actually in hospital on Christmas Day. I'm hoping that she won't mind me saying that, but basically it's made me realise that it's super important to spend time with family while you can. You do not know what is around the corner. I feel like the nature of my job also makes me realise that too. But yeah, my plan for 2017 is definitely to go to more family events, spend more time with family, spend more time with my own family and Simon's, just make more time to go home and do that solely. I'm looking forward to doing that, and obviously there's lots of things coming up this year with family as well that I'm really looking forward to, and yeah, so that's definitely a massive goal of 2017 and one that's also super achievable. Attached to that first one is also to spend more quality time with my friends as well. I feel like this did happen quite a lot through 2016, and also as a friendship group, as a rule, we do spend a lot of time together anyway, but for 2017 I do actually want to spend more quality time with my friends. So what we tend to do throughout the last few years is sort of meet up, go out for drinks, and then not speak to each other again for like a week until we arrange to go out another time or whatever. However, this year I've actually got a girls' holiday planned to Ibiza in the summer, which I'm super excited for. Also, one of the highlights of like 2016 and other years has been like our friend weekends, where sort of like we'll go to Liverpool or they'll come to Sheffield or anything. We're like such a close-knit friendship group, and we all love spending time together so much. So I definitely want to make more time for my friends this year and spend more quality time with them as well. And hopefully as the year goes on, make more plans together. I'm super excited for the summer. We've got Creamfields, we've got Ibiza, and I'm just super excited. So yeah, definitely spend more time with family and friends is number one. Number two is to keep my house nice and clean. I feel like sometimes you get a little bit lost in being busy with work and things like Christmas and birthdays and holidays and things, and your house seems to be something that suffers. Well, in my case it definitely is. Like, things get cluttered, things get messy, and they lose their place where they need to live basically. I feel like I always start out with a house, obviously we only moved in here in August or September, and everything had its place back then, and then as sort of the end of 2016 came, everything got really muddled, really messy, and everything was just kind of dumped everywhere, thrown everywhere. And I feel like it's sad because in September when I moved in, everything had like a place and I had pride in everything, and towards the end of the year everything just sort of got forgotten about, and I entered 2017 with a very, very cluttered house, very, very messy house. So essentially when we came back to Chesterfield last week from being at home and sort of dotting around and travelling to and from Durham every couple of days from work, and I thought, right, that's it, I'm going to clean this house. So I did. I sorted all my storage out, sorted my clothes out. I've still got some clothes to sort as well, but essentially I've had a throw out of stuff, I've tidied up, and everything just looks amazing again, and it's got a place. So my aim for 2017 is to keep this house immaculate. That is a big, big goal of mine for this year. It just feels so much better to come home from work, even if you've had a stressful day, and come into a clean environment and it be neat and tidy and everything have a place. And that is definitely a goal for me for this year, because there's nothing worse than a messy house. Like, tidy house, tidy mind, definitely. So that is a massive goal for this year. My third goal of the year is definitely a huge one, and it's one that I am intending to stick to hugely. So it's actually to save money this year. I am a bit of a spender, you could say that. I'm terrible with saving money, always have been, until I really want something, and that's when I'll save for it, and then I'll buy it, and then I won't have anything to save for, so I'll just spend all my money again. However, this year, me and Simon have made it a massive, massive goal to save money, because we really want within the next couple of years to buy our own house. That is a huge, huge goal for us. In order to let that happen in the next few years, I'm actually going to save lots of money into my Help to Buy ISA. Our massive goal is obviously to get a house in the next couple of years. We've been together for 9 years by the end of 2017, so definitely kind of getting towards the time when we should be buying a house. That is a huge goal of mine, and one that will be quite difficult for me, but I'm going to make every plan to save as much money as possible. Obviously I'm going to treat myself every now and then, because that's what life's all about. Like, you never know what's around the corner, as I've said previously. So saving money is a massive thing for me this year, and I intend to stick to it. Number 4 is a big one as well. 2017 is actually going to be the year I buy myself a new car as well. This is actually something that's currently in the pipeline. I'm actually selling my little Corsa, which I'm quite sad about, to my my second youngest brother, Jay. So he's going to be buying that off me. Although he's only 15, he's actually going to be starting a mechanics course in September. So it's one that you get to take your cars to. So although mine is a little bit battered, even though it's not really that battered, but it's a little bit battered, it's a little bit old, and it's extremely noisy. It sounds like a rocket when I'm going anywhere in it. So he's going to buy that off me, and he's going to do some work to it and stuff. And then I'm actually going to buy myself a brand new car, fingers crossed, at the end of March. So I'm actually going to be saving up for my own car, which is really, really exciting. I'm so excited to get my own car. This has been a goal for me since I've actually bought the one I got now a couple of years ago. So I'm actually going to be buying myself a Seat Ibiza, and I'm super excited because I've wanted one for so long, and it's going to be such a nice change. I want it in like an off-white colour, and it's going to be a massive goal for me, and once I've bought that, I'm going to be so proud of myself. So yes, that is a massive, massive, massive goal for 2017. I'm so excited for that one. This is number 5, and it is essentially to take better care of my skin this year. This is a massive priority of mine this year, because literally every year I feel like I've taken a step forward in looking after my skin, but this year I'm making it a massive priority of mine to really take care of it. So at the moment I'm undergoing sort of like a really strict skincare routine. I will cleanse and moisturise and tone and everything at least once a day, whereas that is a massive, massive step for me, because over the last few years I've been kind of a face wipe girl, whereas now I do not reach for face wipes unless it's after a night out and I'm too drunk to realise that I need to take my makeup off properly. I've been using my Magnetone religiously. I'm using exfoliators, I'm using toners, I'm using moisturisers, and I'm using ones that are appropriate for my skin. Sometimes I buy things and I like the look of them, I like the smell of them, but I don't really think about the fact that it might not actually be appropriate for my skin type. As you guys know, I've got really greasy, oily, acne-prone skin. It can go from one extreme to the other, so it'll be really, really dry, and I'll use like a really moisturising product on it. So I've got some like Benefit moisturiser that I use occasionally, but if I use that in the wrong areas of my face, it literally goes in the complete opposite direction, and I'll turn into really greasy, really oily, very fast. So I need to start using products in the appropriate places of my face that are gonna make it work and not make it worse, basically. I suffer from horrendous breakouts, so I need to work with that and make my skin better. So that is a massive goal of mine for 2017 also. If any of you have any recommendations for my skin type, then please leave them down in the comments below as well. Number 6 is definitely to up my blogging and YouTube game this year. As I've said previously, towards the end of 2016, and you may well have noticed here on my channel, I made lots of promises towards the end of last year that never happened, because I lost my mojo big time at the end of 2016. I do not know what happened. I just feel like I lost my kind of excitement towards my blog. I became completely uninspired, and just really kind of deflated by the whole thing. I feel like it's something to do with the new YouTube and Instagram algorithm. I feel like I do not really notice a massive change in my like numbers and things like that. You know, it's not about numbers, but sometimes it's just really disheartening putting so much work into something and your photography and your blogs and your videos and seeing nothing change. It's super frustrating. So I feel like that was something that made me kind of take a back seat back in December. But January has been like a new month for me. I'm back up and running with my blog in particular, which is something that makes me so happy, because that's where this all started. At the end of the day, my blog was like the initial thing that got me into it. YouTube was just something that came behind that, but now it's like obviously a massive priority as well. And I really want to like up my game, get back onto focusing on things that I absolutely love, kind of stop accepting to do things that aren't really something that I would usually focus on. Just things that I'm really passionate about is something that I really want to focus on this year. So products I love, lipsticks I love, skincare, advice videos, nursing videos, they're obviously something that like works massively for my channel, and also it's like a massive part of my life, so why not incorporate it into my blog and YouTube? Obviously I'm going to do that because that's what a lot of people ask me questions about, is my nursing career. So that's something that I really want to do here on my channel, and I just need to stop accepting opportunities that are nothing to do with anything that I'm kind of related to or anything that I'm massively passionate about, because at the end of the day that's kind of what if I'm focusing my time on things like that and my blog schedule on things like that, then I'm not making time for the things I love, and then the passion just goes out the window, and I just need to start focusing on what I love more basically. So that is definitely a huge goal for 2017. Number 7 is to travel more. That is definitely happening this year. I'm so excited for all of my travel plans for 2017. I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that as this year goes on as well, there's going to be more travel plans coming, because we're already at the beginning of the year and I've already got Krakow in February, which is exciting, Bruges in July with Simon's family, which is going to be amazing. We were looking at it last night. It's with Celebrity Cruises. We're going to Rome. So at first me and Simon are flying out to Rome. We're spending a couple of days there by ourselves, and then Simon's family are joining us and we're getting on the cruise together. So we start off in Rome, we then go to Pisa, we go to Nice, we go to Barcelona, we go to Cartagena, we go to Malaga, we go to Gibraltar, we go to Ibiza, and then I think we head back to Rome after that, but we obviously spend a few days at sea as well. So that's something that's so exciting. Like, I'm going to see so many places I've never been before. Lots and lots of things coming for the blog, lots of things coming travel vlog wise, which is super exciting. And yeah, so that's going to be amazing, like unlike anything I've ever been on. So I'm so excited for that. Also in August, I'm going to Ibiza with my friends. So that's for a week. That'll be like a complete opposite of that holiday. It'll be like a party holiday completely, which I'm so excited about. As I said, I want to spend more time with my girls this year. So definitely excited for that one. Also in November, me and Simon are hoping that we can get somewhere then as well, sort of like Christmas markety place. We were really wanting to go to Munich actually. That was somewhere that I really wanted to go to because I've heard the Christmas markets in Munich are pretty incredible. Plus, we've both never been before. Simon loves Germany. He's just totally obsessed with Germany. So I thought, incorporate my side of it with the Christmas markets and incorporate his side with Germany, and let's just put them together and go somewhere in November. So that's kind of a plan, but it's not for definite yet. So fingers crossed that happens, and I'm hoping that lots more do. So stay tuned over here for lots and lots of travel plans, and also on my blog as well. I'm going to be writing loads of like reviews and things over there of places we're going to and recommendations and stuff. So stay tuned. I'm super excited about that element of everything. Number 8 is take more time to chill in 2017. I push myself to the absolute limit with absolutely everything I do. That is one of my massive downfalls, is that I just don't give myself enough time to just breathe and chill, and that's when I become seriously overwhelmed. Makes me poorly at the end of the day. Like, I get tired and I get stressed and my body just hates me for it. So I'm taking more time to chill this year. In the last week, which shocks me hugely, I have pretty much lived in a hoodie. That is so unlike me, but literally I've got to the point where I'm just like, what is the point in getting dressed up to sit in the house and do nothing? If I'm going to sit on my laptop and write, I want to be comfy, I want to be warm, chill out with films on. That's what my aim is for 2017, is to not push myself to the limit where I'm just too tired to actually focus on the things that I love. So my blog has obviously taken a massive backseat recently, and I don't want that anymore. So I'm going to take more time to chill, take my time to chill out with Simon, go out for food, have drinks, etc. with the people that I love. Also, get the work done I need doing, obviously, and take time to enjoy my massive hobby, which is obviously this. But watch films, watch my favourite TV programmes, sit and chill, drink tea, etc. Just enjoy myself. So I'm just going to do that more in 2017 and just take more time to relax. Another big thing for 2017 is actually that I'm going to be taking part in my first course that I'm going to be doing since doing my nursing degree. I'm actually going on to starting the critical care course in February this year, which is something really exciting. It's a massive achievement in my workplace to be able to go on this course. It's amazing, and it's also like the next step in my career as well. Obviously I've worked in intensive care now for nearly 2 years. In August it'll be 2 years. Yeah, I can't believe how fast that's gone either. But one of the achievements in working in my sort of workplace is actually to start the critical care course. It's like the next step up in my job. It basically means that I'll have more responsibility, I'll be able to do more things on the unit, so I'll be getting patients that are more sick and needing multi-organ support. Obviously now I do provide care for people who do need multi-organ support, but this course, it enables me to be able to do dialysis on the unit, and also I'll be able to kind of know a bit more about ventilation and things like that, like basically just know in depth a bit more about what I'm actually doing, and I'm really excited to be starting that. I'm also starting it at a master's level, so that's going to be a really big thing to take up a lot of my time this year, but I'm willing to take on the challenge of doing that and also upping my game on here as well, and also just generally going to work as well. So for the next 11 months from February, I'm going to be also doing that alongside my job and my blog and everything. So yeah, I've got a lot of work on this year, but I'm going to take it on. I'm a hard worker, I can do it. So yes, that is something that I'm super excited to be starting this year. Number 10 is also one that a lot of people probably say in January, but that's also to exercise and just be generally much more healthy this year. Obviously, December's the month that makes you realise, oh my god, I'm eating so much crap, I'm not doing anything, I'm drinking too much, etc. 2017, I really have kicked off to a really good start because I've been eating so well this year already. I know we're only in the second week of the year, but literally I've cut out a lot of carbs from my diet already. Instead of having a meal with, I don't know, say protein, so chicken, say having a chicken dish or something, instead of having that with mashed potato or pasta or rice or something in huge quantities, because I'm ridiculously bad at measuring quantities of rice. I'm terrible, I just can never get it right, so I always end up having too much. Instead of having that, I've sort of been cutting out the rice, cutting out the mash, cutting out the pasta, and just having vegetables with it instead, which fills me up amazingly. Generally don't need to eat that much carbs. My diet has just been horrendous for the last year or so. Me and Simon have both adapted to this change quite well so far. We feel better, I feel much more energised, definitely. I've obviously been eating treats and stuff in moderation, so we've got lots of chocolate around the house. So that's been a treat every so often, but literally, I don't eat much chocolate as a rule anyway, so my diet has been much better. I'm also buying some fitness clothes at the minute. I'm also working on some things on my blog, fitness related, which is very unlike me, but I'm trying to incorporate that in that sense, because I feel like if I've got it to write about, I'm much more likely to actually do it. I actually previously only owned one pair of exercise leggings and one baggy t-shirt that I ever wore for exercise, so I feel like that was another reason why I kind of took a back seat and didn't really want to exercise, because I felt like, well, I've only got one pair of things to wear, so there's just no point. I don't feel like it looks good. I want to kind of look good in fitness, where you don't have to hide behind baggy clothes to look good in fitness clothes. You don't have to. So I'm currently working with Topshop on something at the minute, which may well be up on my blog by now, but I'm not entirely sure. So if not, be sure to keep your eyes peeled for that. But if it is, I'll also link it below and in the corner as well. But yes, I'm also wanting to join some fitness classes in the Chesterfield area. I'm just kind of hunting down some really good ones at the minute. And I'm also working with the Holiday Inn at Rotherham at the moment as well. And I'm going to go and trial their facilities as well, so I'm super excited about that. Lots coming in terms of exercise and generally just being more healthy. I want to drink more water this year. I want to eat less sugar and eat less fatty foods, eat less takeaways. I'm just going to save that for treat time, for when I go home up to Durham and see my family, because I love having takeaways at home. I know the takeaways at home, so I know that they're amazing. In terms of drinking less, I guess I have been drinking a little bit less recently. I don't drink a huge amount anyway, but when I do, I kind of go a little bit overboard, but it's kind of just my way of chilling out, I guess. I work really hard, and winding down is really important to me. So when I go out for drinks, that's me just chilling out and forgetting about everything. So I'm not gonna cut it out completely, but I'm just gonna carry on the way I am at the minute, really. I don't drink at home, I don't go out that often, so yeah, I'm just gonna continue as I am in that sense. So yeah, that's my final goal of 2017. So yeah, that's my final goal of 2017 and my top 10 goals for this year. I think they're all massively achievable, and some things are really positive. So obviously, if you're setting yourself positive goals, they're gonna happen, happen, because obviously you want positivity in your life, don't you? So a lot of these things are actually really good. Spending time with friends and family, it's only got a positive outcome, so I'm super excited about everything that I have set myself to do this year. Obviously, in terms of all this as well, I'm also going to spend lots more quality time with Simon, my boyfriend. Sometimes work and things gets in the way, so yeah, we always put it a back seat, but we're taking more quality time together this year, which is really, really good as well. I would love to know what you guys' 2017 goals are, and I might get some more inspiration from them as well. But I'm also super excited. This year has already kicked off to an amazingly incredible start, and I'm super happy at the minute, and there's lots of exciting things to come, so I've got a really good year ahead of me. Yeah, please be sure to click that subscribe button if you're brand new over here. I bring you 2 videos a week, Wednesdays and Sundays at 5 p.m, so I will leave a link on screen right now for you to click and subscribe that way. There's also my previous video just here, click that and you can head straight there after this video as well. Please be sure to give this video a massive thumbs up for me, you guys know the drill, and I will see you guys really soon. I hope you have a really nice rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and yeah, see you guys later. Bye. Mwah.